The history of powered flight stretches only 110 years. Yet in that time humans have progressed from an initial flight of 120 feet by Orville Wright to airliners capable of intercontinental non-stop flight, a permanently manned space station, and landing men on the moon. In comparison with this rapid advancement, consider that it took about 185 years to fully complete the Cathedral of Notre Dame in Paris. The rich history of the development of aeroplanes depends greatly on involving many governments as early as possible. The Wright brothers first began attempts to sell their new invention to the U.S. government as early as 1905 and sold their first Wright Flyer in 1909 for $25,000. In these early years, governments were about the only viable customers as there was, as yet, no commercial application for the new invention. But, armed conflict has always enhanced technological progress, and so it has been for aeroplanes. Indeed, earlier military experiments with flight had involved lighter-than-air balloon used for reconnaissance as far back as the American Civil War. It did not take long for many militaries around the world to recognize the potential benefits of heavier-than-air aeroplanes. The Italian military became the first to use aeroplanes in combat in the Italo-Turkish War of 1911 to 1912. In the First World War, military applications of aeroplanes began to specialize into specific types such as bombers, fighters, reconnaissance, and others. In the post-war years, many of these technological advances were put to good use by fledgling commercial enterprises like carrying mail for the U.S. government and start-up airlines around the world. It was the Second World War that was to spur even greater leaps in technology, and many of the war's battles were decided by military air power. Between 1939 and 1945, aeroplanes developed the capabilities to fly higher, faster, carry more, and began the transition from piston engine and propeller power to the age of jet propulsion we know today. Many aviation enthusiasts keep this history alive by building and collecting static aeroplane models. Most often made from plastic, these aeroplane kits, when completed, are historically accurate representations of the many historically significant military and civilian aeroplanes of yesterday and today. Aside from the historical significance of these aeroplane models, building them is a rewarding hobby that many enjoy. Building these models involves patience and skill, and the end results are very rewarding. Thank you for watching the Reviews You Can Use channel. Subscribe for more now.